Welcome back to my kitchen. It's still week 2 and we're still on side dishes, and yesterday I made pesto zucchini cakes for you, and I served them to my family with some baked salmon. So today I have this leftover baked salmon. It's all cooked, ready to go. I thought I'd show you what my mom used to do with leftover salmon. She used to make salmon patties. And so first night we'd have, a whole fillet of salmon. Second night we'd have salmon patties. Pretty much all the time. There was always a little bit left over. So anyways, if we get started, I'm just going to go ahead and break this salmon up. I like to use my fingers because I want to make sure I'm getting all the bones out. This salmon in particular actually came from my family in Alaska. My dad was born and raised, we are Alaskan Native Americans, and he grew up there. He has 8 brothers, 3 sisters. Most of them still live up there in a tiny village right on the Chilkat River. And so they put nets out and they get to catch all the salmon that they want. And I have been blessed with such a wonderful family that they send me some. They did that for my parents all growing up. We lived in San Jose. We'd get our regular shipment of salmon, and so I'm very blessed that they send me and my family some. I remember one trip last time I was up in Alaska. It was about dinner time, and we were just arriving to my aunt's house, who lives on the Chilkat River, and in the back of her house they have a little fish preparing center where we went out, and she pulled out one of the fish that was in this holding tank, still alive, and put it up on her chopping block, and that's what we had for dinner that night. I can't tell you how fresh the salmon is straight from the river. It's amazing. My grandfather used to smoke it, and after he passed away, that tradition and that smokehouse went to my Aunt Kim, and I think some of my uncles help her out up there, but there's nothing better. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Whether it's baked or smoked, I love salmon. So let me finish breaking all of this up, and I will measure for you how much I have and what we're working with. Okay, so I'm back. I got all washed up, and I have about 3 cups of cooked salmon. And this time I'm going to use the Philadelphia chive and onion cream cheese. I think that's going to go really well. I'm sure my mom used the plain, but I'm going to use the chive and onion. And let's go ahead and get started. So I already have it at room temperature. And to that we are going to add about 1/4 cup of milk. I'm going to save some, see if I need it. And 1 egg. Fork. Toss that in. And I have 2 tablespoons of fresh chives. And then we're going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of Mrs. Dash. It has a lot of good flavors in it. And 1/4 teaspoon of Old Bay. I'm going to mix that up. We want to mix this part up now, so when we put the salmon in, everything is fully combined, and we can just gently fold in the salmon so it can kind of stay in larger pieces. Haven't been back to Alaska in a while, but I really want to take my girls. The last time they went, they were pretty little. So that's on my to-do list, is to get back up there and show them what it was like and how my dad was raised. Okay, so I also have 1 cup of breadcrumbs, and I made these with a sourdough loaf, so they are sourdough breadcrumbs. You can get store-bought though if that's easier. Okay, now we're going to fold in the salmon. Such a pretty color. And then we are going to make the salmon cakes, the salmon patties, and I'm going to cook them on a griddle like I did the zucchini cakes. This time I'm going to use butter. My mom used butter, and I think that that's going to add a little bit of nice flavor on the outside of these salmon patties. Okay, so I made the 4 patties. This is going to be 4 servings as a side dish. So for now, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator just for about 15 minutes to kind of let everything set up. Now I'm going to show you a really quick and easy tartar sauce, something that my mom made with the salmon and the salmon patties. So I have to have it when I eat the salmon patties and salmon. We had it last night. So it's really easy. It is just a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 cup of dill pickle relish. You can use sweet if that's what you like. And 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. That's it. We will add some salt and pepper. But that's the tartar sauce that I had growing up all the time. So I'm going to stir this up and put it in the refrigerator and let it set up while I start to cook the salmon patties. So I just took the salmon patties out of the refrigerator. They've set up nicely, and I have my pan heated to medium. I'm going to go ahead and put about a tablespoon and a half of butter on the pan. Like I said, I think this is going to give it a really good flavor on the outside. It's what my mom used to do. So here we go. So these are probably going to take about 7 to 8 minutes per side, and I'll let you see what it looks like as it cooks, and then I'll show you how I'm going to plate them up. So here they are, all cooked up, ready to go. So last night's entree became tonight's side dish, my mom's salmon patties. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try it. I hope you try the really easy homemade tartar sauce with it. It's really good. So I will see you again. Have a great evening. Bye.